Ready? Alright, girls, this is the analogy about waiting for your true husband. We're all in an apple tree. All these girls are in an apple tree, and there's some that are lower to the ground, the ones that are on like the lower branches, and these are nice apples, but they're the easiest ones to reach, you know, so guys come along and pick the easier apples, and they don't realize that there's apples way up higher in the tree that are bigger and more red and more lush and more delicious. And that's the apple that you want to be. You want to be the ones that are higher up, the ones that are bigger and fuller and more closer to God because they're higher up on the tree. And sometimes, you know, you're tempted to fall down, you know, to fall to the lower branches so that the guys can come and pick you, you know, like by being flirty or like not dressing very conservative, you know, just because you want to be picked. And whereas you could get a nice guy that would pick you, you want a true husband who's willing to wait for you. And how you know that you have a really good godly guy is if the guy is looking up towards Christ when he's walking along, and he's not looking towards the lower branches of the apples in the lower trees, the ones that are like easy to the eye and like friendly and like right there. He's looking up towards Christ, and as he's looking up in the tree, he happens just to see you up there, you know, the big apple that's been waiting and just being with God. So you've gotten bigger and fuller and just more in love with Jesus. And so he sees you up there as he's looking for Christ, and so he goes and he builds a ladder to get closer to Christ, and he's building a ladder of integrity and love and protection and just being a godly man. As he's building this ladder of all these really good qualities, he gets closer and closer to you, and then he finds you, and then God gives you to him, you know, if you're the right match. And so just be an apple at the top of the tree, one that may not be noticed, but is just closer to God, and therefore you will get a solid, good Christian guy who's going to love you and love God and not just pick a girl that's easy to pick.
God has placed the best people in my life.